Now, if this isn't the screenshot moment for you guys, I don't know what. But anyway, we are here to talk about ships, and as it should be, you guys should have earned yourself enough of the daily tokens to get yourself one of these. A beautiful looking ship, or at least in my personal opinion, they are beautiful. But this video is not about this particular ship. It is totally about something else. So let's get to it. I want to take this opportunity to thank all of the channel supporters out there that are supporting the channel financially. And if you are willing to do so yourself, there is a link in the video description. So here we go. This is what you guys have been waiting for. We got the information up here. Command the Courage of the Future. This is by Ambassador Kale. That he's posted this thing. There is a little bit of video up here. I'm going to let it play through. I am going to lower the volume though, just a tiny bit, so you guys can hear it. Now, all of these things that you guys are seeing right now has been made through Demo Record. I am making a video about this. Even though these paths that you guys are seeing, the camera movement and all that ship movement that you guys are seeing, these could be done much better. And also, this is way too long to look at the ship's butt. I don't know who did this as a intro to the ship, but there is definitely room for improvement. Let's just say it like that. You can actually see over. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. There is a whole. I believe it's like a shuttle docking over there, or that might just be my imagination. Right there, but now it's gone. Now it's closed. And then, poof. See, even that takes a long time. But anyway, that is what it is. That's the little bit of demo record movie trailer that they made for this particular ship. Hopefully you guys like it. But it is what it is. All right, so continuing from the minds of Starfleet most important. Inventive engineers of the 32nd century comes a ship unlike any other, the Courage class Command Science Destroyer. From July 27th, so that's in 4 days, time of this recording, all the way to August 17, yada yada, we are running a promotion that will provide additional bonus when opening a research and development pack or duty officer pack. When you purchase either packs from the Z store or from the C store and open it, you will receive 10 Lobite crystals or the special requisition packs, the promotional ship choice pack, in addition to the normal to the pack's normal content. We're excited to announce a brand new addition to the impressive list of Tier 6 Starship, and that are included. Promotional pack, the Courage. Oh my god, this is going to be one of those promotional stuff. Now it actually, wow. Now actually my brain registered just like, hey, this is going to be one of those promotional pack. I was reading like, why is there opening up, like, you know, what did it say right here? Research and development pack or a duty officer pack. And I was like, why is that a thing while we're going to get this thing? I thought it was like a Zen store ship. This is like what, the sixth R&D ship that they're putting in the game, like within like a month and a half, 2 months or something. Jesus, that's a lot, dude. That's a lot of, like, you know, R&D stuff. Wow. Anyway, it's gonna be in the promotional packs. So I have no idea. I'm speculating, but it's gonna be like maybe 2 billion or something to actually grab this thing from the exchange. If they're, I don't think they're going to be listed up there. That's just going to be player transferring. But wow, this is insane. The R&D promotional packs that they're selling is like, wow. Anyway, reading on, Courage Command Science Destroyer Tier 6. Centuries of starship design, traditionally from races across the Milky Way galaxies, have allowed certain aspects of their construction to be matter that can be designed by role and rather questioned or re-examined. Deflector stations and emitter are mounted in the front, while impulse engines belong to the back. As an example, however, once in a while, a group of ship designers decide to be courageous and inventive enough to buck trends and explore new possibilities. The Courage class is a accumulation of similar exploration as a starship designed to treat directional bias as a matter of purpose and therefore rather than after what? As a directional bias? Okay. This unique vessel is supposed to be a series of subsystems that allows the ship to transfer its capability by reversing its direction and its default configuration. A large secondary deflector and specialized set of sensors are emitting fuel for the ship's scientific pursuits. Okay. However, by reversing its orientation, the ship system are redirected into a bulwark of defense tactical capabilities that would not be out of place on its battlecruiser peers. What? Defensive tactical? How does that work? I thought tactical was like, DPS oriented. How do you do defensive tactical capabilities? What is that? Is that something new? Sorry guys, I'm still having the cough. This ship default configuration features a lieutenant commander tactical and also a command bridge officer seating and a commander science command bridge officer seating. While transforming into tactical mode, these swap into commander tactical command bridge officers and lieutenant commander science command bridge officer seat. So you have command over here and command over there. So you have two specialized bridge officer seating up here. We got hull modifier 1.45. We got a shield modifier 1.15. So very high on the hull, kind of ishy on the shields. We have 4 weapons on the front, 3 weapons on the aft with 3 devices. On the coxswain, we have 4 tactical, 3 engineering, 4 science. So it's going to do equal amount of tactical DPS oriented stuff and also, crowd control if you're into that. With a base turn rate of 10 degrees per second. So that is going to be very slow to maneuver. 10 degrees. Yeah, that's not going to be a lot. Impulse modifier 0.2 with an inertia rating of 65, plus 5 to weapon power and also plus 15 to auxiliary power. So auxiliary power is definitely needed when you're going to do your crowd control, your gravity wells and all that good stuff. And also just traditional DPS oriented stuff are there. You can also equip dual cannons, dual heavy cannons. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can. Console, the Force Translator. That's going to be equipped on this particular ship. No idea what it does. Hopefully we're going to get that later. An experimental weapon slot in tactical mode only. Oh, okay. So only in tactical mode, you're going to get the Coherent Integrity Projector. I believe this thing, the name kind of reminds me of something in the game. I believe we already have this thing. So it's not going to be something unique that they're putting up with this particular ship. It's just something that we already have. Sensor analysis in science mode, subsystem targeting in science mode, and also the secondary deflector slot also in science mode. Okay, very nice. We got the Federation 32nd cloaking device. So all of the new ships also have features some kind of like cloaking, so that's kind of nice. Inspiration abilities, turn the tide against the odds, and battle preparation. We got Starship Mastery Package, Science Vessel, Enhanced Particle Generator, Advanced Shield System, Enhanced Restorative Circuitry, Reactive Shield Technology, and Directional Bias. That's going to be the Starship trait that we can unlock. And this thing is like moving forward, backward. That's the tactical mode transformation. I'm guessing the front is going to be like science and the back is going to be tactical. So the back is where all the party starts. All right. Admiralty Stats, you got engineering 20, science 59, and tactical 48. And the special ability 2.5% bonus from the tactical ships that you're going to equip on the same project with this thing. So transformation tactical mode. The Courage class utilizes a unique directionally matrix that allows the ship to quickly transfer its functionality between being focused on science and research and being a resilient destroyer. The ship default configuration is outfitted for science pursuits, but can be quickly reconfigured on the fly to switch into tactical mode. So science is basically how you fly the ship, and tactical if you're needed to have more DPS. When this transformation is initiated, the ship orientation is reserved. The ship's shield system will lose integrity while this power is instead rerouting to hull integrity, so minus shield capacity plus hull capacity. Access to sensor analysis subsystem target and the ship's secondary deflector dish will be disabled while the experimental weapon becomes available. Okay, so this makes sense. This is obviously intended as a correction that they did previously when they also had some kind of like ship that they brought out that didn't have these capabilities. So that's a very good job on Cryptic making this part of the blog, just to remind you guys, whenever you're going to be in science mode, you're going to have access to sensor analysis, subsystem targeting, and also the secondary deflector dish, but you're not going to have access to the experimental weapon. So make sure you understand that. Oh, I actually said this thing right here as well. So in tactical mode, it's going to upgrade your Lieutenant Commander Tactical / Command Bridge Officer seating to Commander Tactical / Command. It's going to enable the experimental slot, weapon slot, and also plus 20 maximum hull capacity, giving you very, very good tactical. Also, this is what they talked about, tactical defensive,ness. So that's hull capacity. Nice. This thing also disables the science mode, so downgrades the commander science command bridge officer city to lieutenant commander science command. Disable the secondary deflector dish, subsystem targeting, and also sensor analysis, and also removes the 20% shield capacity that we talked about. We got some really cool explosion. I'm guessing I'm probably not going to be exploding the ship like that, but it's going to be some kind of unique animation. Oh, that's the okay. So that's the Force Translator. That's going to be the animation, or at least a little bit of animation from the Universal Console. This technology suits the capability of translating the force of your starship forward. I just got stuck on here. The force. I was like, what? What? It's using the force. Oh, this could be written differently. But anyway, this technology suits the capability of translating the force of your starship forward momentum combined with its mass into a destructive energy that can be immediately released upon nearby enemies. The energy translates stop all movement of your starship briefly, but it's made more dangerously based on how massive your ship is, represented by maximum hull capacity. Okay. That kind of doesn't make sense. That definitely does not make sense. So they're talking about like represented by hull capacity. So the higher the hull capacity is, the massive your ship is. That doesn't work. That doesn't work, Cryptic. Oh, you need to make up some other mumbo jumbo right here. So that doesn't work with me. And how quickly it is traveling at the time of activation, represented by flight speed. Oh, that's not good. This console also provides a passive bonus to damage from energy-based weapon or based on auxiliary level and maximum hull capacity. So, hull capacity bonus capped at 300,000. Flight speed calculated capped at 300. This does not mean anything to me. Starship trait directional bias. While damaged from the forward 180-degree arc, the energy will be redirected into the deflector dish, manifesting as increased damage for exotic damage bridge officer ability. The stack built up for incoming damage as expended and rest while activating your next exotic damage bridge officer ability. Ooh. We got some kind of like red thingy up there. Does it? Nah, that's it. This is just the red thing up here. What does that red thingy do? I want to know. When damaged from the forward portion of the... Wait, we just read that, right? No, this is new. When damage from the forward portion of the expected structural integrity field is reabsorbed as power that is sent to passive hull regeneration or can be spent to increase the hull healing of bridge of the increase the healing of bridge officer. Can be spent to increase the healing of bridge officer ability. What do you mean healing of bridge officer? Like whole healing abilities? Is that what we're talking about? All built-up bonuses are expended and reset when activating your next whole healing bridge officer. Yeah, okay, so they're talking about whole healing abilities. Not like healing your bridge officers. It's like bulk head basically dropped from the ceiling or something. When damage in the front, +5 to bonus exotic damage from bridge officer ability. Max it 10 stacks per once. All front stacks are reset when activating bridge officer, or at least the exotic bridge officer ability. When damage at the back, 1% hull regeneration and 5% bonus to outgoing hull healing for bridge officer abilities. Max 10 stacks once per second, and all back stacks reset are activated. Okay, so back, they're making it very, very weird right here. When damage from the back, and they talked about here when damage in the forward, when damage from the reward, what? 180-degree arc and forward 100 degree. This is like the backward 100-degree arc. This is confusing me. What? So when you're getting damage in the front arc, this is going to happen. When you're going to damage in the rear arc, so from behind, this thing is going to happen. Wow, Cryptic. That's just weird. Experimental weapon. The coherent integrity projectile leverage your ship's structural integrity fields to generate harmonic projectile that deals heavy kinetic damage to your target. A portion of this damage will bypass the target shields, and the damage inflicted by this weapon scales proportionally to your maximum hull capacity at the time of fire. Scaling starts at 100,000 and continues up to 250,000. In addition to the starship, opening a yada 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 will give you the receiver a choice of any tier 6 found in the previous research and development, or duty officer promotional packs. So if you get lucky, you can basically also grab yourself one of the older ships that you want to have. So research and development packs, 1,000 Zen per purchase. You're going to get 4 of these packs. The drop rate is very, 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 very low. So if you want my advice, if you're looking at this, blog post and you're like, that's like the ship that I want to have. That's the ship that I need. I would say make sure that you can grab it from the exchange or something of that nature, because these things, it's going to be very, very, very expensive for you to obtain. if you're gonna go with the Zen route. But then obviously that's your choice. You can do whatever you want to do with your money. But if you really want this thing, I don't know, to be honest, if I'm gonna buy it or not. I mean, it is a science ship. I'm not science at all. I'm more carrier. I'm not seeing anything that's going to be very wow to me. That's something that I really, really need to have. In all honesty, I really don't like, the ship transformation, moving backwards and forwards in rotation in its axes. I really don't like that, to be honest. I like that the ship is like massive, or at least I'm hoping it's going to be massive. But for the rest, I need to grab myself one of these things to do a review to actually see like if this is something that I'm going to utilize or a lot or just not at all. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys found it a little bit of information in it. I don't know, to be honest. The jury is not out yet. So it's here and there for me. I just need to grab it and then, make the review, get it through the normal pacing. Obviously, I'm going to make a video about that as well. And it's going to be on the channel as soon as this thing is going to come out in 4 days. So, love to see you guys on that video as well. Later.